So welcome everyone on today's Metal3 community meeting. My name is Adam Rosman. I will be your host. And as always, the first agenda point is introductions. If you would be new to the meeting, you can introduce yourself if you want. If not, then we can continue. So the first agenda points are from me. And these are review requests that I have received from colleagues. And both of them are for the bare metal operator. So one is from Mosher, which is about updating the outdated bare metal host state diagram. And you can see it here. It's an update to the documentation. I don't think it's a big change. So please, I think this waits for an approval. So if you have approval rights, please approve this change. The other one is uplifting this Go package from Kashif, also in bare metal operator. So if you have time, please also approve this. Both of them has a GTM already. And is there any questions related to this or suggestions? Yeah, I guess both of them are pretty easy to understand. So can continue. And the next one is from Chai about the failure domains. And I have seen that you already have the PR here. I didn't have time at all to go into this in more details.
I've added it a bit late, but I think we opened this proposal a few months or we wanted to add this feature a few months ago to enable support for failure domains and control plane nodes in CAPM 3 as well. So Arvinder created a proposal for this one, and then there were a few discussions related to this particular feature request, but I think it kind of went stale. So this is something that we are actually interested in. So I was wondering if we can reach a consensus on this particular feature or proposal itself, so that Arvinder or somebody else can start working on it.
Okay. As I said, I'm sorry. I really didn't check this, but I see that Zain and Arvinder had a discussion here to reach a consensus. At the moment, there are only a few members here, so I don't think that we can reach a consensus today. But what I can say is that tomorrow I can bring it up on the Ericsson's Teams meeting, and I can ask their opinion, and they can get back to Arvinder on the PR, hopefully tomorrow or this week. And what would be your opinion about this, Zain, about this topic? Because I've seen that you are engaged here.
I haven't looked for a while. I left that comment, I guess, after we talked about it in a previous meeting, and then I don't think I even noticed the response. So I haven't read, but to a first approximation, it sounds like we're implementing the CAPI API that exists, so that's fine with me. So I'm definitely not an expert on CAPI, so definitely don't block on me. But I'm also probably not going to be the one to approve this.
Yeah, me neither. So what I can.
Just one more point regarding this, Adam, probably like as support to this proposal. So this is like something that is already being supported by the other infrastructure providers, at least. So we are using CAPI as well as part of our infrastructure setup, and this is already supported in CAPI. And it would be great if we can have this implemented in CAPM3 as well. So that's the reason why I wanted to bring it up in our community meeting.
Yeah, I will take a few notes here just before I forget, and I will try to bring more people on the next meeting, and also ask them to reply and potentially approve this. And what else can I make? Yeah, if I would forget, then please, you or Arvinder, please ping me on Slack, and I will remember. But sure, let's try to get this past the review process. I will write down a few things. So it is already supported by CAPI, just for me to remember, and then other infrastructure providers. We have already agreed to have a PR. Then said that there is no problems with this. Okay, I think these are the stuff that has to happen for this. Okay, thank you for bringing this up. This went under the radar for me. Is there anything else related to this one?
That's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you. And anybody else want to add something to this? If no, then there is one agenda point from Himanshu. Review requests for, I think, 2 PRs. So this is BMO. This is also from me. And that was the BMH annotation validations. I vaguely remember that we had some discussion related to this. Okay, I think it is a bit out of my right to approve it or do anything with BMO stuff. So please, Zain or anybody else who has like review or approval rights here, please check this one. And the other one, yeah, and this we already discussed last time. And Leonard has had a few comments, and yeah,
this one more or less looks good. Just need somebody with approval.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
to probably just take a look at it.
Yeah. Furkat is here. I will. Okay, I have to ask Furkat to approve this. He's here. At least he was working today. So let me put it here a note. Or not like this. Not like this. Okay. Note. Okay. The doc one I can ask EST members to please approve. The BMO is I think is out of our reach, so Zane, if you have time or ask somebody who has right, please, and then we can get this also checked, because please also add like CC somebody here who you think is relevant for this discussion, because I am not sure that who would be a good partner to review this.
So Himanshu, is
Oh, okay.
1120
Or I will just also.
is 1120 still work in
Yeah,
progress?
please. I mean, oh yeah. So I think I probably should remove that label. I mean, like.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, like, at least for my side, like I've finished it. So.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, like,
in case there are reviews. Yeah.
Generally speaking, I'm never going to review something that says work in progress unless like somebody specifically
Okay.
asks for early feedback. So
Okay.
if you're not getting any reviews, then
Makes
if your
sense.
patches marked do not merge, then that's probably the first reason.
Just change that. Yeah. Thanks.
Cool. Thanks.
Thank you, both of you. Okay, is there anything, comments, notes, questions related to the agenda points? Okay, if not, then let me clear up the tabs and then we can continue with the triaging. I already had a short look at these. So that was the one that we last time discussed, that we would need more information, and then again asked for more information. And let's see what we got here. Same host, I can provide manifest for my stack. Oh, okay.
It's just really hard to debug this with like 2 lines of log. Like we really need the entire log from everything.
Yes.
And there may be like security reasons why he's not able to supply that. I don't know, but yeah, there's just not enough information here to know what's going on.
Yes, I will answer him. Encourage this person that provide us with everything possible. Okay, yeah, that will then stay in triage. I think. Okay, so there is this auto discovery. I read this, and so the idea here is that it would be nice that basically the BMO, the BMHs would automatically discover the MAC addresses of the physical machines, but or like interfaces. But I was wondering that isn't this fundamentally against the logic how the provisioning and the inspection is related to each other? As I understood so far, inspection data is not used directly for provisioning. So we are not doing like a like the inspection is not for hardware discovery, that they like not gathering data for provisioning. It just gathers data and then the provisioning is a separate process, right? I mean, when I was looking BMO code, we were using for the provision, passing to the provisioning function only the info that we specifically provided in the manifest as provisioning data.
So the reason for the MAC address, and only some drivers require it. I think to do Pixie, you must have the MAC address. And obviously we have to Pixie boot the discovery image, like the IPA image, before we can do inspection. So there's no way to get that from inspection. I think for virtual media, we don't need that in most cases. And in theory, it works without it. But there may be some issues there. Maybe some drivers that have it on and shouldn't. There was another issue where there was an issue where we needed it for adoption. So if you lost the Ironic database and you didn't have the MAC address specified, then it would fail, which I think we fixed by making Ironic not complain rather than getting the MAC address from the inspection data, which would also be a valid way to fix it. So I think that problem went away. So in theory, only some drivers should require the boot MAC address, and there's not much we can do about it. But maybe someone from the Ironic side of things who are all at the OpenStack Summit this week, sorry, Open Infra Summit this week. So there's nobody here, but maybe they can comment more cogently.
Yeah. I was just asking this because I recently, a few weeks ago, was digging in the BMO code related to an IPA. It turned out to be not necessarily IPA problem, but the actual problem happened on that level when the IPA was doing inspection. And at that time, I was looking through how in BMO we are initiating provisioning, and that seemed to me that we are not really using the information that we gathered during the inspection. So I just thought that this feature request wouldn't really even fit into like the workflow, how the BMO does things. That was my initial idea, but
yeah, it's true that we aren't really using the inspection data for anything. It's more for the user information than anything. But yeah, so the issue with this is that the requirements are backwards, right? We have to have the MAC address in order to boot the discovery image to do inspection. So that's probably what he's unaware of. I can make a comment to that effect.
I thank you. Yeah, you are absolutely right. Yeah, we need to know where to send the IPA okay. I think this won't be accepted because this will be rejected in this current format. Let's continue. Change default branch to main. This though will be, I think we should accept it. I don't know how this got out of the renaming process, but it looks like that this Ironic client was not changed. I actually haven't even checked that. Are we using this anywhere? But probably we do somewhere or somebody. So I think we agree that this should be also renamed. It's, is it a bug? Is it feature? I will just accept it. If there is nobody against it, it's a CNCF requirement. If anybody is wondering. Okay, that's BMO, and this is add the feature of specifying the certificate path in BMH. And I read the discussion here, and I also like my initial question to myself was this, the same thing, like this, like it doesn't seem to me something that necessarily have to be covered in the BMH or have to be handled by the BMH, because the certificates, if you build an image, you put them there, they are there. If you mount them to the pod or like the container in the pod, they are there. So I'm not sure. This is an architectural decision as far as I understand. Like it's a completely new feature, would be a new feature, but I myself also not sure that it's in the scope of the BMH to handle this. I don't know what's your opinion about this.
Yeah, I think it's a valid request. Problem is that it's really hard because we can't just pass a certificate to Ironic. It has to already exist on disk in the Ironic container, which is not really the operator's responsibility for managing. So I can't remember. There may actually be a way to specify this already in the Ironic container. I don't know.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, currently it goes something like that. When the BMO deploys the Ironic, and it's a cluster deployment, so it's not like on Ubuntu with kind, but part of the Ironic pod. Then we pass like we mount it, right? We mount the certificates, and there is even some templating that's conditional based on if the certificate is there or not there. I was playing with that recently, but what I don't get is that isn't it there then? Like in the BMO Ironic deployment, we already can provide certificates and it's already being mounted.
Yeah. So they're asking to specify the path to the certificate in the bare metal host. And yeah, I just can't see us ever supporting that. I think it's going to have to be like, I don't know, it'd be interesting to learn more about the what they're trying to do and why they can't have one certificate bundle for everything.
So the thing behind it could be that basically what they would need is like what they would like is to support multiple different certificates for multiple different hosts, and that for that they would provide different parts, and that's why they would need this. So specifying on like in a per BMH basis.
Yeah. I mean, it's called CA bundle. Like, is there really only one CA certificate in there, or can you put as many as you like?
That might be a solution already for them. I don't know. They didn't say that.
Yeah.
are they actually providing? Let's ask them or this person that couldn't that be a solution for them?
I have to drop a bit early, but thanks everyone. I'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Bye. Let's see. Okay. Is there anybody who would like to have a question or mention something? I'm not an expert on what are the certificate requirements of IRNIC. I just seen that how is it done currently. So if you know more, please interject. Okay. Let's see, which was that still. So still we checked a bunch of this last time. Yeah, offensive language doesn't need to be checked now. Parameters against which I don't even know what's this. Okay, I asked last time. No answer. Stay still. Stay still. Still no answer. We asked it last time. Probably this will be also. Yep, this. All these that I asked will stay still if there is no answer. This is stale and I put help wanted. So if somebody is interested, please check this. Probably it will come up when we check help wanted. Everything that goes stale is already have help wanted. What is support firmware update? I actually don't know why did I remove last time the stale. I think if it's help wanted and goes to stale, it's still like we need their help. It doesn't matter if it's stale. No need to bring it out from stale. Yeah, take a look. Okay, this is new. This would be important. Is there somebody from this hardware classification controller developer team who is working with this? Okay, I will also note it here that this would be important. Like this is a serious request from CNCF. I'm not even sure that we are still in the time frame, but let's get this done. We are required to remove these old type of branch names. Who else did I? This is important. remove the stale. Okay. Okay, user guides going to stale. I actually not sure that the reopen. Let's leave them stale. If nobody's working on them yet, probably Ricardo will pick them up at some point. Have wanted. This was marked as have wanted. And want to stale. That can stay stale. Everything that's have wanted and goes to stay stays there. VMO may try to update nodes instance UID. Find this bug. Triage is accepted. What was the verdict on this? Okay, it's not stale. It has a PR in review, I think. Yes. So this can go out of stale. Still an active issue, right? But the PR is also old. Huh. Well, I don't think it's there. I hope they will go back to fixing it. Okay, reproducible builds. And it is not still. I'm actually working on this. Or isn't it? Yes, it's a personality. Oh, I am not working on this. So, yes, that's actually true. What Dimitri mentioned here. What should we do with this? I think this will stay still. And I might remove it in the future because it's really a bit misleading. But I will leave it there. Okay, and then image signatures, GitHub action pipeline. This I am working on. It is in my this is not stale. And I will assign myself. Yes. Oops. Okay. We went through this one. Okay, and then frozen. These are probably all things here. Yes, we checked this last time. What was this? Oh, I am just. I was just monitoring this issue. Okay. And then help wanted. So where can somebody help? Yes, this also went to still we discussed. So there is this CapM3 bug, the support firmware feature request that's there for a long time. And this is important. So please, if you are watching it on YouTube or hear it from somebody, this is important. We really need this. And these are suggestions to improve the dev also. And then this is something that I am not familiar with. And I think, yeah, we asked, it's a feature request actually, not a question. So I will. I think it was a feature. And then what else? Webhook validation is also something where somebody can help. But there is no additional info from the issuer. Cloud instead, that's again dev improvement. This was a bug report, but there was nothing happening related to this. So if you are interested, please check this. And what else do we have? Okay, that's that was again a improvement. And another one. So there are a few dev improvements. So if you want to familiarize yourself with the development environment, all these that Leonard created, it's at least 3 of them are for the dev, one for project infra. So either the CI automation or the dev. And there are a few bug reports that would be also good to fix, and a few feature requests. Okay, and I don't see the documentation, so it's interesting. It's not listing the docs, but I've seen some going stale. Let me just quickly check. It's weird. Docs. Is there no issue? Huh, interesting. Oh, all of them are picked up actually. So there is very good. Thank you for everybody. Like, it looks like that everything that's left is already picked up by someone. Thanks. Okay, so we reached the end. Is there any improvement, requests, suggestions, problems with the meeting, or questions? If not, then sorry, it took a bit longer than usual. Thank you for your time and attention, and we will see each other next week. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. Bye.
Nice day.
Thank you.